What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, we're going to be checking out XLM, baby. So if you like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuning in from. I appreciate it. So we got XLM here on the weekly, looking healthy, staying above the weekly 0.5, so the weekly 5 retracement, staying above the 618. Right, we're staying above the 20-day EMA, all the EMAs, but kind of trying to use it as some support, right? Nothing too crazy, but right, trying to use that as support. And we're pretty close to this gatekeeper level, right, on the weekly. This is really looking like a 1-2. Can we get out of here? Can we actually get out of here in a third? That's the hope right now. That's the hope. When you have this kind of setup on the weekly, you're looking for a third wave move to the upside. Okay, I had a subscriber ask about some price targets. All right, price targets. I'm just gonna do just from this minimum, just from this little 1-2, right? From the 1-2 on the weekly, from the 1-2 on the weekly, all right, 1-2 on the weekly. I'm thinking this overall wave, right? This overall wave. So you still need, you 1, 2, 3. At least the minimum, just based off this, is 64 cents. I don't think that's relatively the case, because I'm going to take actually the entire structure, right? We can take the entire structure. All right, we'll go from the low to the high, low to the high. All right, low to the high, we're at 83 cents, right? 83 cents, possibly 113, on the monthly, right? On the monthly, this is around that. It's actually going to be in October now. So for the month of October, the price is at about 94 cents. So it kind of splits the difference, right? It's what, 84 cents to $1.13. 94 is in the middle. Right? If we put a line through here, I bet you it's somewhere close to the all-time highs. I bet you it's somewhere close to all-time highs from the 2017 run. I mean, you can't. I mean, hey, that's why you're sub to the channel. This is why you're sub to the channel. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. All right? Hey, we're not throwing out bogus. I was about to, drop a different word, but bogus price targets, right? That's a reliable price target, right? So about that 94, 95 cents. It matches with the trend line. It is, if we split the difference on this from the 1618 to the 2618, you got about 94 cents. I mean, that's pretty much the difference. So, anywhere between through here, I'm looking for something like this, somewhere in there, right? So yeah, so there's that. In terms of getting above levels, right? In terms of getting above levels on the weekly, I know it had 45 cents on there, but I really want to close a weekly candle above 44 cents. We'll say this is 44.5, so 45 cents, right? We have to close like that. We have to get above this level. Have to. Because the last thing you want to do is run up, reject off this 786 again, and then come down. I mean, you don't even have to come down all the way either. You really don't. But just this look coming up here and rejecting this would just make managing trades a lot more difficult, because you don't know if that's it. You don't know if, oh dang, that's it, it's over, right? We're rejecting off the 786 once again. We already did it once. All right, so we're gonna have to come down again, something like that. You just it makes it very difficult, and so yeah, so those are the kind of targets for long term. Right now we're still trying to work above this 38.7, so trying to get above. I mean, this wedge pattern we're at the top end of it. We've interacted with it once, twice, 3 times. We've interacted with the bottom portion once, twice. So I mean, is this the moment of truth when we get out of here? All right, is this the moment of truth when we get out of here? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, kind of see what we're doing. But stablecoin dominance playing a role into that. Bitcoin playing a role into that. So we'll get into those as well. So I just kind of actually, let's go stablecoin dominance really quick, just in case you didn't watch the video I posted yesterday. We were looking to close below 662 on the weekly. We did close below, pardon me, the 50, right? Using the 20 as support right now. I mean, we did break out through here. We did break out through this expected, make a move zone. We broke out, right? So we broke out. Haven't done much with it, no momentum, but with stablecoin dominance, it's kind of been, if you've been around on the channel, this is just a bane to our existence, and so I could imagine a world where, you kind of come down again and then do that, something like that. I mean, it wouldn't shock me, right? It wouldn't shock me, the fact that you kind of broke out. I want to see how you interact with the moving average now. Right? Do you come down? Right? Do you come down, use it as support, and then go, or do you get under it, use it as a rejection, and then go? So it's just move after move. We're just tracking every single move and seeing what we do from there. The daily, right? We did have a cross on the RSI. We have a red dot, losing momentum, which is all good. It's all good. I was saying yesterday, let's close below 645. It's at 786 level, because also I would like it to close below, the 200, but we're finding support right at that 200. Not surprising. This asset loves to find support at the 200. It was riding it right there, found resistance. So it'd be very nice to actually close below the 642 level. So we'll be tracking that. Okay, we'll be tracking that. In terms of Bitcoin is doing all right. Right, we got a 1-2 setup, especially on the smaller time frames. Let's go to the smaller time frames. Okay. Got like a little 1-2, right? And now you're kind of working on a third wave, right? You can actually see it more on the right through here. Okay. Something through here, right? You have like a 1-2, and this is just sideways action. It didn't take out the low, so we're good on the 1-2. So you got a 1-2. Right, and this kind of is just like a 1-2, 1-2, trickling. So you got a 3, you got a 4, and a 5 possibly. This isn't a Bitcoin video. I'll drop a Bitcoin video. I'm just looking at price action. You've come down, back tested this, this first area of interest, which was at, what did we get at? 835. We have 849. So you got down, $14 below, but nonetheless, you're trying to find some kind of support and trying to get up through here. This 117 is huge. Overall, this move, right? It was a fake out, and now we're back up in it. So, right, we gotta. I really do think we gotta get out of here. And this, because I'll show you why. We are gonna have a pullback soon. I can guarantee it. We're gonna have a pullback on Bitcoin. I know it's the XLM video. I'm sorry. We'll get right to XLM, but we got to know what Bitcoin is doing, right? We got to know what Bitcoin is doing. Okay, so what you see is what I see. You're in the 4-hour overbought zone, right? You're in the 4-hour overbought zone. I can get rid of these because you broke out. It's really good, right? It's really good. It's nice. It's nice to see. It's nice to see. But the one thing that I'm kind of worried about is when you get overbought, right? You're gonna have a pullback soon, right? But can we stay? Can we stay in this area? Stay in this area, right? I forgot all my levels got freaking deleted. All my levels got deleted. We'll do that right there. So can we stay above that? Okay, so that's Bitcoin. Usually whatever Bitcoin does, XLM follows. So if we're on XLM on the daily, we are, like I said, we were bouncing off support. We actually bounced off again off the September open. So it's been a huge level. We do have a 1-2. And so can we get multiple waves up? We are sitting right under this 20-day EMA, which is at, let me get it for you. And of course, 374. We're at 374. So we're sitting right under it. Get above it. Got to get above it. get above it, maybe use it and then go. Right, because you got to get 5 waves up. Got to get 5 waves up. So this third wave's got to be the impulse. Come back down and then go. Something like that. Okay, so this price action looks very good. I do like how we're starting to see a W form, right? Like a slight W. And so overall, right, we're trying to get to this 42 cent mark, right? Trying to get up to this 42 cent mark. That would be really nice. Trickle down in your second wave move, and then you go, right? Because you need 5 waves up, then you need a 3 wave move pull back, and then you can get your 5 wave, and that's when it starts to get exciting. This is just we're building our low. We're making sure our low is in right now. That's what we're doing. So, right, if you see a little bit of a downside, a little bit here, you could be in your micro 4th wave, right? So if we come up for a third, right, your micro 4th wave down, micro 5th wave, that would complete your first wave, right? And then you'd need your A, B, C down. That'd be your second wave, and then you go up, and then you go up on a big impulse wave where you've already. The thing is, with this first wave, we do want to get through a lot of this resistance. So your third wave is pretty much clear skies. Only spot is this big 52 cent area. Big 52 cent area. So we want to keep that for the third wave. So once you get above that, then it's like, okay, nothing's in our way now. And now we can really target some higher prices and not worry about people selling out, because once you get above that 52 cent, there's no reason to really start selling yet, because there isn't a bunch of resistance, right? People right now are selling because they're like, oh, I'm going to sell right here because it's going to come back down, or I'm going to sell right here because it's going to come back down, or I'm going to sell at the 42 cent because it's going to come back down. And you know what I mean? It's just, there are areas that have where the asset has struggled. Once you get above those areas, you're golden. Yeah, the RSI, we're breaking out over the moving average. We're still on the sell side wall, still below the sell side wall, still below the 51.55. We have a green dot. We are crossing on the stochastic. So things are looking good. Things are looking good. Just, hold your breath, hold your horses. Not quite yet. We're still below this gatekeeper area. I mean, the last time our last gatekeeper area was at like that 40 cent mark right through here. It was like right below here. It was like at 39.7 or something like that, where you had a little candle close, rejected it, and then this really rejected it. So we really got to get above this area. But this does look like a clean 3-wave move. It looks like a three wave move clean. Boom, boom. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's go into the 4-hour. The 4-hour does look healthy. 4-hour looks healthy because we're not overbought yet. We broke out. That's good. Let's not just scream overbought. Let's not scream overbought, because then it's like, all right, if you're getting overbought without a lot of momentum, then you're like, you're expecting a harsh correction because you've got a lot of momentum, but you didn't really do anything in price, right? So it's almost like it's almost like false advertising, right? It's almost like false advertising, but nonetheless, we have a 1-2. I hope you can see that now on the chart, right? You got a 1-2. Okay, so let's throw the fib extension on there. Got a 1-2. Okay, and then let's go into the. I do want to look at that 618, beautiful, right? Finding resistance right at that 886. I do want to go into the smaller time frames, because let's just kind of see what's going on, right? A lot of times we don't go into the smaller time frames, so kind of change it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this 1-2 looks solid. I do like the drizzle effect. I like the drizzle effect, and then go. It's like a V, drizzle down, then go. That's nice. Like to see that. This looks good because of the fact that you're finding support at the 618, not once but twice. Right? You came up, found support, go ahead and went. So so levels are being respected, right? The 618 is being respected. 786, kind of, right? A little bit. You found some support at it. Typically, it's you lose momentum, so this probably took a lot of the momentum of this candle. That's why you stop right at the 886, right? It's losing a little bit. It's losing a little bit of steam. It's losing a little bit of steam, right? So you got a little bit higher, and now you got cleared it. That's just how it works a lot of times. It just, you have to keep breaking through, right? The 786 doesn't look like it's holding as resistance, but it is. It's slowing the entire move down, and this is just the momentum of the after effects of that, right? So it's, slowly getting higher, and then we went. I do like that we're at the above the 1, but it's still, I want more for this third wave. Let's try to get up to this gatekeeper. Try to get above it. This is XLM we're talking about. This thing can move in the blink of an eye. Let's get up to this 2618 on this third wave. That's a reliable target. It is a target that is not far-fetched, right? It's something that, we're not calling for 50, 60 cents on this move. No, 40 cents. We're looking for like a little 40-cent move. Come down, trickle down, trickle down, trickle down, right? Something like that. And then you can get up, right? Because you got to get up on the 5th. You got to try to get up above that 44, 45 cent. And then trickle down, trickle down, trickle down, and then go. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now for XLM. We are at this 113. It's an extension. It's nothing crazy. As long as we're staying above this 786, 886, I think we're golden. All right, let's stay above this. I don't want to get down below there, because then then you got a 3-wave move. In all reality, you got a 1, 2, 3. And that's not a completed move. That means we can go get, if we come down here, then it's like, okay, then we can get another low. Right? It doesn't have to be straight like that, but it could be like 1, 2, 3. That's how 3-wave moves work, right? That's how 3-wave moves work. So you don't want to get down below that 786, 886, because you already saw how much momentum it took for us to get above it. To just give that right back, you're going to have a lot of momentum on the bear side. You're going to have a lot of momentum. If bears see that we come down and then reject off one of these, everybody's shorting. Everybody is going short, because this thing is just going to tank. This thing's going to tank, and we're going to take this out. Then we need another 1, 2, and then we got to just reset. You know what I'm saying? It's just another reset. And so that's not something I really want to see. I don't want to see reset after reset after reset. We got to see some continuation. We got to see some healthy corrections, and then explosive moves off those corrections. So, right, the 1 hour, you're looking to try to get above. Let's put this right through here, and then we'll call it a little bit of a boom, boom, right there. We'll see how that works out. Right, we'll see how that works out. But that's what I got for XLM today. We got some prices to the upside. Got some prices to the downside. All right, so we're trying to get at least above this 38.7, trying to get above to this 40-cent mark on this move. If we do go to the downside, let's try to stay above, 36.8, 36.6. So it's a small window, if I'm being honest. So that's why I'm not too excited, right? Just cautiously optimistic. But yeah, that's what I got for today, right? None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. These are just ideas, right? These are just targets that I have. So I hope they help. If you have any questions or concerns, drop them in the comments. I'll get back to you. I appreciate you for stopping by. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. Leave a comment where you're tuning in from. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Peace.